Hi, everybody. We are going to see our new story in our reading series this week. We'll start off with the words to know. And they are right here. We're in lesson 12. The first word is brown. B-R-O-W-N, brown. Brown is a color word. It reminds me of hair and eyes and tree trunks and animals. Lots of things in our world are brown. The sentence is some hyenas have brown fur. A hyena is a wild animal that is a type of dog. It's a type of wild dog. Number 2, own. Something that is your own belongs to you. When you own something, it belongs to you. Zebras know their own mother by her stripes. Own, O-W-N, own. Number 3, very. Very is a lot. Most of you are very smart. The snake in that tree is very long. That means it's a lot long. Very, V-E-R-Y, very. Very, V-E-R-Y, very. Off, O-F-F, off. We're on number 4, off, with the bird picture. Off, O-F-F, off. The bird flew off the rock and into the air. Off is not on. Lights can be off. You can get off the chair, off a rock, off a swing. You can turn off a light. Never, number 5, never has the rhinoceros. That animal's called a rhinoceros. Some people say rhino. Rhinos eat plants. They never eat meat. Those big old animals never eat meat. Not ever. Never is not ever. Number 6, no. That is not like no, 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 don't do that. Yes or no. Nope, that's not this one. No is what's in your brain. Do you know, Miss Greer? Do you know, Miss W? No. Leopards know how to climb trees. Leopards are wild animals that are big spotted cats. Out. O-U-T, out. Out, O-U-T, out. Out is away from you. You spit out your gum, it comes out of your mouth, right? You go out of your house, it's going away from. I called out to Mom. Look at that turtle. And Ben. Ben is something that is in the past. And it sounds like it should be one E for that short vowel sound, but this is a weirdo word. And it is B-E-E-N. So we have to know that one by sight. Ben, B-E-E-N, Ben. B-E-E-N, Ben. The giraffes have been moving fast, so that already happened. Moving on. This week, we are working on the skill sequence of events. Most story events are told in time order. That's like first, next, last. Good readers think about what happens first, next, and last in a story so that the story makes sense. You can describe the sequence of events in a flowchart like this. First, next, last. Our target strategy is question. Ask yourself questions as you read. Look for text evidence to answer. Text evidence is when we go back in the story to find the answers. And our topic this week, Jungle animals. Many animals live in the jungle. Monkeys swing on vines. Frogs and snakes hide in the bushes. Birds fly through the trees. Which jungle animal is your favorite? I like the monkeys. You will read about jungle animals and how Leopard got his spots. All right, so our story is a folk tale. A folk tale is an old story people have told for many years. As you read, look for a lesson about life and the words once upon a time. So the author and illustrator, he did the words and pictures, is Gerald McDermott. When Gerald McDermott was just 4 years old, he started taking art lessons at a museum. Saturdays were spent at the museum drawing, painting, and looking at the artwork. Mr. McDermott's book, Arrow to the Sun, won the Caldecott Medal for Best Illustrations. All right, here we go. Oops. How the Leopard Got His Spots, written and illustrated by Gerald McDermott. Do you know how Leopard got his spots? Once upon a time, oh, there's those words, once upon a time, Fred Turtle was playing catch with Hal Hyena. Hal tricked Fred. Then he ran away. So let's read this. I'll read it, then you read it. Do you know how Leopard got his spots? Read that. Do you know how Leopard got his spots? Once upon a time, Fred Turtle was playing catch with Hal Hyena. All right, read that. Once upon a time, Fred Turtle was playing catch with Hal Hyena. Hal tricked Fred. Then he ran away. Ooh, that doesn't sound very nice. Hal tricked Fred. Then he ran away. Fred felt very sad. Read that. Fred felt very sad. He called out for help. He called out for help. Help! I am stuck in the plants, he yelled. Read that. Help! I am stuck in the plants, he yelled. Look at poor Fred Turtle. How can you tell that he's sad? Yeah, if you look at his face looks sad. He has a sad face. I think Gerald McDermott gave him that sad face so we would know. Len Leopard ran to help. Read that. Len Leopard ran to help. Ooh, what kind of person do you think Len Leopard is? So first, in the story, Hal Hyena played a trick with Fred and then just ran away. Ooh, there's Hal Hyena. Remember, he's the one that's like a dog. Fred Turtle was sad. Len Leopard came to help. What happens next? Chop, chop, chop. Len cut the plants off and let Fred out. Read that. Chop, chop, chop. Len cut the plants off and let Fred out. Fred and Len danced in the sun. Read that. Fred and Len danced in the sun. This is such fun, they said. I have never been this glad, said Fred. I like to paint if I am glad. I have never been this glad, said Fred. Read it. I like to paint if I am glad. Fred mixed paints from many flowers. So he got the colors for his paints from the flowers. Then he painted black stripes on zebra. Then he painted black stripes on zebra. Do you think that's how zebras got stripes? Is because Fred Turtle painted them on? Fred painted Jill Giraffe next. Read that. Fred painted Jill Giraffe next. Look at me, said Jill. I have big brown spots now. Look at me, said Jill. I have big brown spots now. I like spots very much. Can I have spots too? I like spots very much. Can I have spots too? Asked Len. Fred got set to paint Len. Now Len had spots of his very own. Oh, let's reread that. Fred got set to paint Len. Now Len had spots of his very own. How do you think Len got those spots? Yeah, Fred painted them. Zell, Jill, and Len had such fun looking at their spots and stripes. Zell, Jill, and Len had such fun looking at their spots and stripes. Hal said, "Paint me too." But Fred had a trick for Hal. Read this one. But Fred had a trick for Hal. He splashed Hal with brown paint. Read that. He splashed Hal with brown paint. Hal yelled and ran off. Hal yelled and ran off. If you think about these animals now in real life, zebras have stripes, giraffes have spots, leopards have spots. Hyenas, if you think about Lion King, they were the bad guys in Lion King, and they have spots that really just look kind of splotchy. They're not nice shapes. They look like someone splashed paint on them. Now Fred and Len are best friends. Read that again. Now Fred and Len are best friends. So we're thinking about the story sequence. We'll read this again tomorrow and talk about what happens first, next, and last in the story. This is called the sequence of events. So how Leopard got his spots, it was a folk tale. People told this story for many years before it was written down. Folk tales often teach a lesson. What lesson do you learn from Hal Hyena? Yeah, I think we learned from Hal Hyena that it's not nice to play tricks on your friends, and if you do, they're not going to be your friends anymore. Folk tales can also tell why something is the way it is. Think about Len Leopard's spots. What does this folk tale try to explain? Yeah, this story explains why real leopards have spots. It's probably not the real reason, but it's a made-up story to explain that. All right, we're going to talk about these questions some more tomorrow. Good job. Bye.